Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elise and I am your yoga teacher today. You're up for quite a powerful core vinyasa today. Lots of plank pose, lots of lots of core. So let's be ready to build some fire and let's get energized. So hop on your mat, maybe have a sip of water before we start, and your best smile. Alright, you can come to a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed, or you can sit on your shin if you want. Just find a position that's comfortable for you today to start your practice. Make sure if you sit on your butt that you remove the muscle from the sit bones to really have a nice anchor here. You can start by finding a gentle lift in the heart. Bring the chin parallel to the floor, relax your arms on your laps. You can bring the palm facing up or keep them facing down. Now on an inhale, reach the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, release. And again, inhale, shoulders to the ears, shrug. Exhale, shoulders down. And one more time. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, shoulders down. Close your eyes for a moment. Just for a couple of minutes, finding stillness before a practice today. Transitioning from whatever happened earlier to your yoga practice. Settling the mind, settling the breath and the body. Observe your breath. Observe where you can feel it in the body right this moment. Maybe your chest, your rib cage, your abdomen, and your nostrils. Find your breath. Relax all the muscles in the face. Relax your shoulders and your arms, even the fingers. Relax your legs and your toes. Relax your mind. Connect yourself to the present moment. Let go of any to-do lists. Let go of any concerns about the past or the future. And let's be present. And let that be your intention today. Being present in your yoga practice. And whatever you live on your mat, you can always bring it to the outside world. So I invite you to repeat 3 times. I am present. You can repeat it silently with intent. Now take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth to exhale. And again, inhale deeply through the nose. Feel your chest, your belly filling up with air all the way to the top. Now open the mouth and exhale. And when you exhale, you squeeze the air out. And again, inhale deeply. And fully exhale. And come back to a gentle breath. A natural and spontaneous breath. And remember during today's practice to always connect with the breath. And if I forget to remind you, just try to have it in mind. Find your breath. Now place your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart center. Rub the palms together to create some heat. Cup the palms in front of the eyes without smashing them and feel the vibrations here, feel the energy you've created. Now blink the eyes open in your hands, spread the fingers and release. And welcome. Alright, good. Let's start in an all-4 position. So you can bring your wrist under the shoulders, the knees right under the hips, and you spread the fingers widely on the mat. And here you can, and your feet are flat and disappearing, so you can gently tuck the tailbone under and lift or dome the upper back. So that's our starting position, and you have a strong core. Now we'll take 3 rounds of cat-cows. On an inhale, arch the back, look up, lift the heart and lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, you press firmly your hands on the floor, you round the upper back, you bring the navel to the spine, and you tuck the chin, you gaze towards the navel. Again, inhale, arch, lift the heart, look up. And as you exhale, press firmly the floor away from you, round the upper back, navel to spine. And one last time, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And release, find your neutral position again. Now extend the right leg back and point the toes towards the back of the mat. So the toes are firmly pointing. Keep pressing on the hands so you don't collapse the air in the shoulders. Now lift the left arm forward, and the palm of the hand is facing the floor. And if you don't want to lose balance, you really engage the core. Engage the glutes as well. You can keep at the front, you can keep looking at the front edge of the mat. Try to visualize your position to be aligned, so the hand is aligned with the shoulder, with the hip, with the foot. 2 more breaths here. Now take a big inhale, and as you exhale, you only release the left hand on the floor, the right hand stays up, the right foot stays up. Now bring the right toes right behind the left toes on the floor, alright? Now turn the right foot in, so you are on the inner arch of the right foot, and maybe you can kick the left foot back. Press on the left hand, inhale to open to the right, fingertips reaching high for the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in the obliques here, nice stretch on the right side. You can stay here, or you can lift the right leg parallel to the floor, flexing the foot as if you were pushing against the wall. It's a baby half moon. Really good for the core. A few more breaths. Now inhale, and as you exhale, release all down to a tabletop position. Correct your alignment, make sure you haven't lost the wrist under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and now extend the left leg back, pointing the toes firmly towards the back of the mat. And now extend the right arm forward with the palm facing down, and bring the fingertips of the right hand together, and the fingertips of the left hand are widely spread. Gaze towards the front edge of the mat, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. We're building a little bit of fire here. Try to visualize your alignment. The hand is aligned with the shoulder, the hip with the foot. It's not an exact science, but you know what I mean. 2 more breaths. Now take a deep inhale. As you exhale, right hand on the floor. Now bring the left toes on the floor right behind the right foot. You can kick the right foot to the side. Come on the inner arch of the left foot. Press on the left hand. Inhale, open. Stack your shoulders. Fingertips are activated and reaching for the ceiling. Don't collapse the shoulders in there. Press yourself up. Use the core. Nice stretch in the obliques. Now you can stay here, or you can lift the left leg off the floor, flexing the foot as if you were pushing against the wall for baby half moon. Keep engaging the core, keep lifting the chest. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Now take a big inhale, and as you exhale, you can release to a tabletop position. Alright, very nice. Now, just slightly bring the right hand a little bit more in the middle. It's still on the same line, but it's more towards the midline of the mat. Open the fingers wide. Inhale, lift the left arm up to open. As we exhale, we thread the left arm underneath the right, but we only hovering. Inhale to open again. And exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, shoulder and ear towards the floor, only hovering. Press on the right hand, inhale to open. And as you exhale, you thread the left arm underneath the right, but this time you bring the shoulder and the ear on the floor. Now bring the right arm up, and now wrap the right arm behind the back and grab the upper left thigh, or maybe just rest the hand on the sacrum, wherever you are today. And now from here, if you want, only if you want, you can extend the left leg, tucking the toes on the floor. And breathe. Now, if the left leg is extended, bring it back. Bring the right arm up. Inhale, exhale, right hand on the floor. Press yourself back up. Inhale, open to the left. And exhale, come back to a tabletop position. Alright, and we take that on the other side. So now is the left hand slightly more towards the midline of the mat. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, right hand thread underneath the left. We're only hovering shoulder and ear. Inhale to open to the right. Use your core. And exhale, thread right arm underneath left. Inhale, open. And now as we exhale, we thread, but we stay. Left ear, left shoulder, right ear, right shoulder on the floor. Inhale, left arm up. As you exhale, you wrap the left arm underneath the back. Maybe you can grab the upper right thigh, or you just rest the hand on the sacrum. And here, you can extend the right leg back. Deep breathing. Two more breaths here. Now if you have the leg extended, please bring the knee back. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, left arm on the floor. Press yourself up. Inhale, open to the right. And as you exhale, back to a tabletop position. Alright. Since we'll do quite a bit of high plank today, let's warm up the wrist. So gently shift your weight forward here. So the shoulders go past the wrist and back. Shoulders over the wrist, feel the weight here and back. 3 more times. Inhale forward, exhale back, and again. Inhale forward, exhale back. 1 more time. Inhale forward, and exhale back. Now, bring the left fingertips towards the left, right fingertips towards the right. And here, maybe sway from side to side here. Sway from the left to the right, warming up a different side of the wrists. Couple more times, being very mindful, don't force anything. Back to the center. And now turn the fingers towards you. So you have revolved wrist here. Now you can stay here, or you can gently start to bring the hips towards the heels, so you have a nice stretch of the back of the wrist and the forearms. Oh, that actually feels quite good. If you're working at the computer, it's really nice. Now back to the front, back to the front, and then maybe one more time, stretching the wrist. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, should do that every day. And back to the center. And now slowly bring the fingertips back to the regular position. Alright. Now tuck the toes, open the fingers really wide, and we'll find a first downward dog. So lift the hips up and back, and here by all means find a little bit of movement in this first downward dog. Moving the heels one after the other, bending the knees. Maybe gazing underneath one armpit, underneath the other, shifting the hips in one side and the other. Really fine movement here. Whatever you like. You don't need to look at the screen. You can just do your own thing until you come to stillness. So in this down dog, we'll just check your alignment for this first downward dog. Make sure your fingers are widely spread. You press the knuckles on the floor. Shoulders externally rotated, tailbone lifted up and back, and the navel to the spine.
Your feet are hip distance apart, and the heels disappear behind the toes, and your heels are firmly planted on the floor, or maybe not today. And you stretch your spine, so you sink the chest towards the thighs. Now walk your hands towards your feet. You can keep the knees to do that. Keep bending the knees. Grab opposite elbow for just a moment, finding your ragdoll pose here. Maybe you can straighten one leg, bend the other. Again, find a bit of movement. Whatever feels natural. Make sure you can say yes and no with the head. And then come back to stillness. Walk your hands back to a downward dog position. Press the floor away from you. Now bend the knees so they hover the floor. Gaze past the fingertips. Inhale, and as you exhale, find your high plank. Let's hold the high plank for 3. Squeeze the belly in. 2, 1. Inhale here. As you exhale, you can bring the knees on the floor, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, chin, chest on the floor, tailbone is lifted. Slide your legs, press on the hands. Inhale and find a little cobra here. Or maybe a higher cobra, see where you're at today. Now tuck the toes, come on the knees, press back to downward dog using the core. Take 2 breaths here. Now again, bend the knees hover the floor. Inhale, exhale, shift the weight forward. Inhale here, and exhale back to downward dog. Again, bend the knees hover the floor. Look past the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, high plank. Inhale here again, and exhale back to downward dog. One last time, bend the knees, hovering the floor, gaze past the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, high plank. Inhale here again, and as you exhale, downward dog. Alright. Now gaze forward. Bring the right foot and the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with the flat back to find some length in the spine. As you exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Press on the hands, inhale to rise. Gaze up, hands touch. And exhale, hands to your heart. And release. Good. So to make sure we are really well warm up, we'll do 3 quick sun salutations. So we've already done some kind of a vinyasa with the knees, chest on the floor. If that's your variation, by all means take that variation. If you want to go high plank, low plank, chaturanga, that's what I'm going to do. You can take this version. We always meet in downward dog anyway. So your body, your journey, your yoga, we all have different type of practice and bodies. So everyone in the present, wherever they are, is where they need to be. So find your mountain pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Separate the heels. Lift the kneecaps so we have strong thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Soft engagement of the core. Pelvis forward. Tailbone tucked under. Now bring your hands to your heart. Soft gaze forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Maybe you can find a gentle back bend. And exhale, fall Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. As you exhale, find your high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga or knees, chest. Inhale for upward dog. Lift yourself up. And as you exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now gaze forward. You can hop, you can step, you can float. Right foot, left foot, front of the mat. Inhale, long spine, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise. Gentle back bend if you want. And exhale, swan dive all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale for upward dog, and we all meet in downward dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Pressing the floor away from you, pressing the heels in on the floor, lifting the tailbone up, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Now look forward, you can hop or step, right foot, left foot from mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise, gentle back bend if you'd like, and one last time, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, and as you exhale, downward dog. And breathe here. Now from this downward dog, bend the knees, look past the fingertips, inhale and exhale, find your high plank again. And maybe you need to adjust the stance of your feet, so make sure your feet are hips distance apart and make sure that the wrists are right underneath the elbows. Good. Now, you ready for this? Lift the right leg off the floor. Keep gazing at the front of the mat, release the shoulders away from the ears and squeeze the core. Inhale and exhale, release. Now lift the left leg off the floor. Three-legged plank. Keep squeezing the glutes and the core. Inhale and exhale, release. Now shift the weight forward. You can bring the knees on the floor. Exhale, Chaturanga low plank. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. Observing the fire in the core. Your breath heavier. And your heart faster. And again, bend the knees, hover the floor. Gaze past the fingers. Inhale and exhale, find your high plank. Now right knee, right elbow, inhale, exhale back. Inhale, left knee, left elbow, exhale back. Right knee, right elbow, and back. Left, back. Right and back. Squeeze the core. Left and back. Point the toes. Right and back. Left, back. 2 more on each side. Right, point the toes. Squeeze the core. Left, right, and left. Now inhale here, exhale all the way down, bending the elbows, belly on the floor. Here, let's find your Sphinx pose. So bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders, open the chest, and from Sphinx pose we'll go to seal pose. So stretch the arms, lock the elbows, nice stretch of the core. That's what we want to achieve here, is to stretch the core. We're not even close to be done yet. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press yourself back up to a high plank and back to downward dog. We have one more to do in a high plank. So bend the knees, hover the floor, look forward, inhale and exhale. Oh, there was a lot of wind here. Find your high plank. Now left toes to the left and back. Right toes to the right and back. Left, center, right, center. Spread the fingers wide. Left, center. Squeeze the glute. Right, center. Left, center, right, center. 2 more. Left, center, right, center. Left, center, right, center. Inhale, exhale all the way down on the belly. Bring the hands on each corner of the mat and from here straight to seal pose. Stretch the core. Lock the elbows, look forward, lift the heart. Shoulders away from the ears and enjoy and squeeze the glutes. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes. Big inhale. And as you exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press yourself back up. High plank. And downward dog. All right. Now on an inhale, lift the left toes up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you can bend the knee, open the hip, point the toes towards the floor. Imagine you want to touch the ceiling with your knee and the toes, or the glute actually, with your fingertips, and you gaze underneath the right arm. So we're twisting as well. Now look forward, shift the weight forward, and now bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale back, but this time three-legged dog. Exhale, shift the weight forward, right knee, right elbow. Press back, three-legged dog. And knee to elbow. Press back, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Stay here. Now right knee, left elbow. Right knee, right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Inhale here and exhale back to three-legged dog and down. Good. You can move the legs, shake it out, and we take this on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip, bring the left knee towards the ceiling and the toes or the heel wants to reach the glute, and you gaze underneath the left arm, squeeze the core here. Now gaze forward, shift the weight forward, left knee, left elbow. Press back, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Shift the weight forward, point the toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift the weight forward, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Stay here, point the toes. Right elbow, left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. One more time. Right elbow, left elbow. Press back, three-legged dog. Inhale and exhale, release, downward dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Now bend the knees, hover the floor, gaze past the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, high plank. Exhale all the way down on the belly. Press on the hands. Inhale, find a higher cobra here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open the heart, squeeze the glutes. Now tuck the toes, press back, downward dog. Look forward. Right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back to elongate the spine. And exhale as you fold. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise, gaze up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Good. Take a moment here to catch your breath. You can close the eyes. Stay present with all the sensation you're feeling right now. Stay present with your heartbeat, with your breath, with the weight of the body through the feet. And if that was challenging, just be patient with yourself and lots of compassion towards our body and towards ourselves. Now take a big breath in. Exhale. And open your eyes. Alright, very well. Now glue your feet together. We'll start with a little bit of a chair pose dance. Roll the shoulders back, activate the core, strong core, bring all the energy within, inside and, towards the center, that's what I meant. Now on an inhale, bend the knees, squat down, lift your arms up. So you're supposed to gaze between the hands, but I want you to gaze down and make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see the toes, it means you have to sit a little bit more back. So lift the toes, bring the weight towards the hips, squeeze the belly. And breathe. Now, shift the weight towards the balls of the feet and lift the heels off the floor. Keep squeezing the core and the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the heels on the floor and fall forward. Uttanasana, that's your release. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, forward. One more time. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Inhale, find your chair pose. Now sweep the arms back, find your airplane chair. Open the chest, bring the pinky fingers towards one another. As you inhale, come on the balls of the feet, lift your arms high for balancing chair. Keep using the core firmly. Inhale here, exhale, airplane chair. On your next inhale comes on the balls of the feet, lift your arms up, lift the heels, inhale here, and exhale, release, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway up. As you exhale, find your high plank, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog, and as you exhale, downward dog. Take 2 breaths here. Now as you inhale, right leg high, and as you exhale, knee to nose. So come on the balls of the left foot, bring the knee to the nose, round the upper back, press the floor away from you and point the right toes. Stay here. Now press back, inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold and bring the right foot between your hands at the front of the mat. Good. There we are. Come on the fingertips. Inhale to rise. Whoopsie. Find your high lunge. Release the shoulders down. Make sure you lift the back heel and the front knee is aligned with the ankle. Now inhale, and as you exhale, find your power lunge. Bring the chest forward, but keep opening the chest. Hands activated towards the front of the room. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here, and as you exhale, find your airplane lunge. Squeeze the shoulders together. The shoulder blades. Activate the tricep, bring the pinky towards one another. Lift the chest, use the core. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale, airplane lunge. One more time. Inhale, power. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, find your warrior 2. Correct your alignment. Right knee over the right ankle. Press on the other edge of the back foot. Strong arms, soft gaze. Now inhale. And as you exhale, deepen your warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, deepen warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, wheel out the hands on the floor. Lift the left heel off the floor. Inhale to twist to the right, open. And as you exhale, you find your side plank, but you keep the left leg, the right leg hovering. Or not. You can always be on the left knee if necessary to take a modified side plank. Inhale here. Exhale, back to high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And as you exhale, downward dog. Take 3 slow deep breaths here. Staying present with all the sensations. Don't listen to the mind that says that you can't, because you can. One more breath. Now on an inhale, lift the left toes high towards the ceiling for 3-legged dog. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, knee to nose, round the upper back, point the toes. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift the weight forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Hold here, press the floor firmly. Now step the left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Come on the fingertips, settle here. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, shoulders down. Back leg is extended, back heel is lifted, and the front knee is aligned with the ankle. Use your core to maintain the balance. Inhale here, and as you exhale, find your power lunge. Elongate the arms, you one long line of energy. Activate the fingers. Lift the chest. You're always leading with the heart. Inhale, exhale, find your airplane lunge. Squeeze the triceps, pinky fingers toward one another. Lift the chest. Gaze forward. Inhale, find your power lunge again. Exhale, airplane lunge. Use your core. Inhale, power. Exhale, airplane. Inhale all the way high lunge, and as you exhale, find your warrior two. Warrior two is your release, believe it or not. Inhale, and as you exhale, sink low in your warrior. Inhale here again, and as you exhale, sink low. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands on the floor. Lift the right heel. Left foot meet the right foot. Oh no, sorry. Bring the left foot back forward. Find your low lunge. My bad. Inhale, lift and open to the left. And as you exhale, find your side plank, but lifting the left leg off the floor. Whoops. Keep pressing the left foot, on the left hand to lift the shoulders away from the ears. Strong core. Feel that in your obliques. Activate the fingertips. Ooh, I'm shaking. Inhale here. Exhale, find your high plank. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows in. Inhale, up dog. And as you exhale, downward dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. You can always rest in child's pose. Child's pose is always available. And since it's a video, you always have the option of hitting pause, catching your breath, and joining us again. Remember your intention of being present. Now inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, power lunge forward. Inhale, exhale, airplane lunge. Inhale, high lunge all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Shift the front palm, inhale and exhale, find your reverse warrior pose. Find a nice stretch on the right side. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's find a variation of extended side angle. Both arms lifted up towards the front. Lift the torso. You want to bring the torso parallel to the floor. You can always rest the elbow on the knee, but you can also use the core to maintain the pose. Inhale here. As you exhale, straighten the front leg. Bring your arms up for 5 pointing stars. Inhale here. Exhale, find your goddess or your prayer squat. Inhale, 5 pointing star. That's our release. And as we exhale, warrior two. Hands on the floor. Lift the left heel off the floor. Right foot meet the left foot. High plank, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And as we exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, the left toes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot forward. Inhale all the way for a high lunge. Exhale, power lunge. Reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, high lunge. And as we exhale, warrior two. Revolve the front palm. Inhale and exhale. Find your reverse warrior. Sink low in that left knee. Look up. Find a nice stretch on the left side. Big inhale here. And as we exhale, both arms forward, parallel to each other. Imagine you're holding a big ball here. Lift the chest towards the ceiling. Use the core. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. Find your 5 pointing stars. Sorry, I'm showing you my back. And exhale, bend the knees. Find your prayer squat. Inhale, 5 pointing stars. As we exhale, back to warrior two. Hands on the floor. Lift the right heel off the floor. Left foot meet the right foot. Now bring the knees on the floor and find your child's pose. Well done. You can bring the arms towards the feet, pressing the forehand on the floor. Catching your breath. Feeling the heart pumping on top of the thighs. Now if your hands are back towards the feet, bring the hands forward. Come back to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and let's go back to a downward dog position. Now gaze forward. Bring the right foot and the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale as you fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. And release. Good. Now is the moment you can adjust your clothes, do your hair. You know, just saving a few seconds here to kind of get back to it. Find your mountain pose. Tailbone down, pelvis forward, engage the glute and the core. On an inhale, let's find our chair pose. So actually you can squeeze the feet together. So on an inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms up, gaze between the hands. And as you exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, find your high plank. Vinyasa or not. We can always meet in up dog. And we actually all meet in downward dog, a-ma-zing. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and step the right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And as you exhale, find this variation of extended side angle, holding that ball between your hands, lifting the chest towards the ceiling, squeezing the glutes, strong thighs and core. Inhale, exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle pose. Close the drawer with your hips, with the left hip, hips back. Right arm reach forward, bring the left fingertips on the floor. Find your triangle pose here. Remember that big ball. Now lift the right arm off the floor, left arm meet the right, and again here, using the core. This variation, very nice variation of triangle pose, not challenging at all. Inhale, rise, 5 pointing stars. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, goddess pose. Inhale, 5 pointing. Exhale, warrior two. Work out the hands, lift the left heel off the floor, high plank. You can always skip this part and meet us in downward dog, or you can take a vinyasa. And we all meet in downward dog. And with no transition, last time. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and exhale, reverse warrior. And as we exhale, we find our ball for this variation of extended side angle. Bring the hips, stack your hips, shoulders away from the ears. Use the core to lift the chest so you don't collapse the chest. Inhale, exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Find your triangle pose. So you inhale, as you exhale, you reach forward, triangle pose. Settle into your triangle pose. Now lift the left arm off the floor, and again imagine that big ball. Roll the shoulders towards the ceiling, not the shoulder, the chest. Inhale, exhale, 5 pointing stars. Goddess pose. Inhale, 5 pointing stars. And as we exhale, back to warrior two. Hands on the floor, lift the right heel off the floor. Left foot meet the left foot. Right foot, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And as we exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths here. Now bring your knees on the floor, flatten the top of the feet, and come and sit on your heels with the palms on your hands. Close your eyes. Catch your breath.
observe the sensation, stay present. Don't let your mind control your practice. Alright, and you can open the eyes. Now we're really ready for back bend, so you can come on your knees and we take a camel pose. So first thing, make sure that your shoulders and your hips are aligned and then aligned with the knees. You can tuck the toes or you can keep the top of the feet flat on the floor. Now bring your hands behind the back and gather the elbows together. And the heel of the hand is really in the lower back. Some people like to point the actually you could point the fingers towards the back or the fingers down. I like to have the fingers down. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, you squeeze the glute, you gently press your hips forward so you can bring the torso parallel to the floor, parallel to the ceiling. Hold the head. Now you can stay here, or you can bring the left hand towards the left heel and the right hand towards the right heel. Keep pressing the hips forward, squeezing the shoulders together, lifting the chest. If you're holding the heels, inhale, bring the hands back, lift yourself up. Everyone sit on the heels. Bring the hands on the thighs, close your eyes and feel. Feel whatever there is to feel here. Alright, now you can open the eyes, you can bring your butt on the floor and straighten the legs forward. And maybe you can wiggle the legs a little bit. Since we've done quite a deep back bend, we have to counterpose that and fall forward. So bring your feet together. What you can do here is point the toes a few times. Good. Now bring the toes towards the ceiling. Bring your hands to the side. Press on the hands to lift the chest. Bring the navel up towards the spine. And really, like, we want to create space here. On an inhale, lift the arms up, shoulders down. And as you exhale, fall forward over the legs. Maybe your hands go on your knees and it's fine. Maybe they go past the toes. Maybe they go on the ankles. Wherever you are, you don't want to round the upper back. Wherever you are, you want to keep a long spine. And breathe. One more breath. On your next inhale, bring the hands back, lift the chest, and release. Good. Now bring the right foot over the left knee, squeeze the leg towards you, bring the right hand back, lift the left arm up, and inhale here. As you exhale, twist the torso to the right, hook the left elbow on the outside of the right leg. Inhale at the center, and only as you exhale you can twist towards the back of the mat, towards the back of the room. When you inhale, you elongate the spine, and when you exhale, you twist, and your arm resists against the thigh, and the thigh resists against the arms. Now inhale, exhale, release the twist, and change. Extend the right leg, bring the left foot over the right knee, squeeze the legs towards you. Left hand back, inhale, right arm up, twist to the left, hook the elbows on the outside of the thigh. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist. Every time you inhale, you can lengthen the spine, and when you exhale, you have a little bit more space to twist. Deep breathing. Inhale and exhale, release. Good. Now since we have the left foot here, bring the left foot on the outside of the right knee. So you have the right leg extended, the left leg is bent. Interlace the fingers and place the right foot in your hands. And now lift the right shin of the floor. Activate the left shin of the floor. Sorry, I have issues here. Activate the right leg. Press the foot in the hands and the hands against the foot, so you're not here, you're here. If you want, you can go one step further by lifting the left leg, but don't compromise your spine and your neck. Feel a nice stretch in my shoulder. Now inhale, exhale, bring the left foot on the floor, release, extend the left leg, bring the right foot towards you, bending the right knee. Again, interlace the fingers, bring the foot in the hand, and lift the shin off the floor. And again, press the foot in the hand in the foot, lengthen the spine, soft gaze forward. You can stay here, or you can straighten the right leg. Don't forget to activate the left leg. Gaze forward and breathe. Inhale, exhale, bring the right foot on the floor, extend the right leg, shake them out if you want, and now press on your hands so you can bring your butt forward before we go down on the floor. Actually, going to face you for this one. And to release the hip flexors, we're going to do a butterfly pose. So bring your, what do you call them, your feet, the soles of the feet together. Lift your pelvic area so you really go close towards the heels. Slide the hands underneath the ankle. You can grab the ankle. Press the elbows in the thighs. Lift the chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, you press your knees with your elbows so you bring them towards the floor. You elongate the spine, and the idea here is to bring the navel towards the spine, towards the heels. And smile. Feel a nice stretch here. Breathe deeply. When you inhale, you lengthen the spine. And when you exhale, you can deepen the pose. Big inhale here. And exhale, come back to the center. And while we're here, and just because we can, make a little hook with your peace fingers and grab the big toe. It's a toe lock. Now hinge back. Find your sweet spot of balance and leave the heel of the floor. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. If you want to extend the right leg first, you can, and bring it back. And maybe extend the left leg and bring it back. And you can play around like this, or you can extend both legs. Don't be here. Lift the chest, release the shoulders, and open the legs as wide as you can. Soft breathing, deep breathing. One more full breath. Now if you have the legs extended, you bring the soles of the feet back together, wherever you are, and down. Good. And now open the legs as wide as you can. As we did when we start, you grab the muscles of your butt so you have a really nice anchor through the feet, through the sit bones. My body part today, it's a disaster. Lift the toes towards the ceiling, the knees up towards the ceiling. I'm not gonna cut that, I'm sorry, that's just how it is today. Toes up, knees up, activate the legs. Now reach your arms high, gaze up towards the hands, and bring the hands to the chest. Now bring the palms on the floor, and gently here you can start to walk your hands forward. You go as far as you can. If that's where you are today, it's fine. Just don't be here, be here. If you want to bring the elbows on the floor, you can, but don't be here, be here. If you want to extend the arms forward, and if you want to go all the way to pancake, you can go all the way to pancake. Or not. Don't worry about it. Don't worry if you can't do that. It took me months and months. Now wherever you are, come back on your hands, lift the chest. Slowly walk your hands back. Slowly bring your legs together. Now plant the feet on the floor. Bring the hands back and just sway your knees from side to side. Just nice release here. Alright. And now you can come all the way on your back, extending the arms and rolling the spine vertebra by vertebra. Alright, and now you can bring the knees to your chest, give yourself a big warm hug for getting up to here and sticking with me on your mat despite my very bad vocabulary today. Now bring one hand on each knee and gently start to make rotation with the knees. So open the knees to the side just to release here. You can make 3 in one direction and then you make 3 in the other. Alright. And now we're not going to take a shoulder stand, but we'll take some kind of a variation of shoulder stand. So bring the arms alongside the body with the palm flat and just lift your legs towards the ceiling. Make sure that the lower back stays on the floor, so squeeze the lower belly. You can point and flex the feet a few times and let them fall naturally. Close your eyes. And here I really want you to bring your attention to the toes and to feel the flow of the blood going down your legs, down to the hips, towards the heart, towards the brain. Maybe your legs are shaking, it's fine. It's only the energy flowing. Let's just stay here for a couple of breaths. Breathing deeply, relaxing the heart, the lungs. Now take a big breath in. Bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself one last big squeeze here. Now wrap your arms around the legs. Lift the tailbone and the upper back. Lift the upper back and bring the forehead towards the knees. And make yourself here as small as you can. And really create a lot of tension. You can squeeze the forehead, clench the jaw. Really squeeze everything you can. Really tense, 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 tense. And the more tense, the more relaxed in Shavasana. Now inhale. And exhale, release. Extend the legs forward and find your Shavasana. Remember, it's still a pose, so you still want to have the right alignment. The feet are open to the side, legs open. Tailbone, spine, neck and head are aligned. Arms are slightly separated from the rest of the body with the palm facing up. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Take another big breath in. And exhale. Now come back to gentle and simple breath. Shavasana is a transition between your yoga practice and whatever comes next. It's a moment to find stillness and deep relaxation. So for the next few minutes, I want you to bring all your attention to your heart center. Stay present with the breath and with the heartbeat. And if you find your mind drifting away, just notice where it's gone. Notice your thoughts, but don't hold on to them. Bring yourself back to the breath, back to the heart. Now you can gently bring your attention back to the space where you are. You can start to bring a little movement back to awaken the body, and you can wiggle the fingers and the toes. You can move your head from left to right. Extend the arms behind the head and you can stretch. You can take a deep inhale. And then in your own time, bring the knees to the chest. And you can find a feeder position on either side, dropping the knees on the floor. Finding your breath again here. And slowly bring yourself back up to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed for just one more moment. Find a gentle lift in the heart. And here you can make the intention to stay present for whatever is next, for whatever you have after this yoga practice. Try to stay present during your day, during whatever you do. There is only here and now. Now bring your hands in the prayer position in front of the heart. And together, to close this wonderful practice, together we'll chant the peace mantra, Aum Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can exhale all the air. Now inhale to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale. Exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thank you for joining my yoga class today. I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you didn't find it too challenging. If you have any comments, whether they're bad or good, please leave them to me so I can only grow. And I will see you next time on your mat. Bye. Have a great day, or whatever is next.